Welcome to MSU Soccer Park in Montclair, New Jersey. Red Bulls 2 taking on Inter Miami 2 here in MLS Next Pro Match Week. So Jack Edwards with you here in the broadcast booth. A lovely day in Montclair for some soccer. Two sides that met yesterday in MLS. That one finishing 4-0 in favor of the hosts, the Red Bulls. We'll see how today's second team matchup fares out between these two sides, both of them making several changes from their last matches. For New York Red Bulls, they're playing their third match in 8 days after a win in the midweek against Hudson Valley Hammers in the Open Cup. Means they've got 2 wins from 2 matches in 2024, while Inter Miami, they had a win last weekend against another pair of New York opposition, beating NYC FC 3-2. We can look at our lineups heading into this one. For the host New York Red Bulls, of course, they've won 2 matches this year. Their first MLS Next Pro match being against Columbus Crew on the road last weekend, finishing in a 2-0 win. We can look at the 11 being brought out by Ibrahim Sakaya. And you see the 11 here, a 4-4-2 formation, 6 changes from that midweek game on Wednesday against Hudson Valley. Still in the 11 is Ibrahim Kasule, scored the 5th goal in a 5-1 win, had 2 assists in that match against Columbus Crew as well. Making his first start of the year in between the sticks is indeed Alan Rutkowski. We'll be interested to see how this 11 ends up breaking out, as well as Julian Hall up front. He played last night, made his season debut in the MLS, and he's playing here for the second side, leading the line. He turned 16 years old today. A happy birthday to him, leading the line alongside Roald Mitchell. On the flip side for Inter Miami 2, interesting to see what they're going to be able to bring out. 7 changes for them in the week between their games. Took on NYC FC last weekend. Federico Higuain bringing out this 11. 7 changes. First appearances this season for Nick Sesak, Ty Barton, Samuel Basabe, Jose Casas de Abadal, and Brian Destin will all make their first appearance, as well as Yannick Wright will make their first appearances of 2024. They made a few tweaks, had a few players appear last night as well. Leo Afonso had 2 goals last weekend, and he appeared off the bench last night for Inter Miami. Both of these sides playing yesterday had some of these youth players featuring. Of course, they're going to be able to showcase their skills in this match here today. Julian Hall came on for Dante Ranzier, who had 4 assists last night. First player in Red Bulls history to do that, just the 8th player in the history of Major League Soccer. A quick turnaround for them. Should be an exciting matchup. These two teams met twice back in 2023. First year of MLS Next Pro action for New York Red Bulls 2. Both of those matches ending in wins for the Baby Bulls. Inter Miami trying to improve upon a 2023 where they finished bottom of the East, just 5 wins, 17 defeats, 22 points across the campaign. You can see in the white kits are Inter Miami, and the side's going to be flipping sides ahead of this one. The red kits are hosts New York Red Bulls. Their first home game in Major Leagues, in MLS Next Pro rather, of the season so far. Had a home match on Wednesday, finished a 5-1 win over their USL League 2 opposition. Velimir Stefanovic is our head referee, whistles in his mouth, and we are underway. From left to right, Inter Miami, the visitors. From right to left, Red Bulls. Wearing their red kits, New York Red Bulls are. Early contested header falls for Miami. Near side, Nick Sesak rolls this one off. Here's Tyler Hall. Rolls it across. Ty Barton, his center back partner. Barton plays it. High press being implemented. Was that a foul on Afonso? It was. Referee says early free kick given, and maybe a quick talking to. Wants to have a word. Juan Gutierrez bringing down his opponent in transition. No card brought out within a minute, but maybe just a quick word saying avoid much of that moving forward. Again, Velimir Stefanovic, our head referee for this one. We appreciate you tuning in here on this Sunday, week 2 of MLS Next Pro. Given back to Barton. Hall, making his second appearance of the season. Started in the center back role last week. Pass there behind Sesak, who had been adopting a more advanced position. It's out for a throw-in. Omar Valencia throws it in. Kasule is on hand. It's taken off him. The press immediately pays off. Into the box now and just ahead of Hall. Mitchell, you saw the idea, trying to just slide in his strike partner. Rolled Mitchell, his pass just too heavy for the birthday boy. There was an interesting note made yesterday for Julian Hall. I say playing last night, but actually, according to New Jersey labor laws, under the age of 16, he wasn't able to feature much during night games. Say that under the age of 16 can't work, as this is one high up the field. Pass is stepped in. There's an interesting note made by Tom Bogert of The Athletic. He made his appearance yesterday as it was a match before 6 p.m. No longer a factor for him, though, of course, turning 16 years old today. An incredibly exciting prospect. Made his MLS debut in September of 2023. 2 goals and an assist across Next Pro games in 2023 as well. A lot of reason for optimism, and in the midweek, there's an interesting appearance as well for Audrey Mehmeti. Became the youngest player to appear for New York Red Bulls 2. At just 14 years and 350 days old, coming off the bench against Hudson Valley. As the free kick is called, will be headed New York Red Bulls way. Pass slid back. Rutkowski made 7 appearances in 2023. This is his first of 2024. Gutierrez. Mina. Back to Gutierrez. Talked about Hall's appearance yesterday for the senior side. Not the only player to appear. Also coming in was Rolled Mitchell as an 87th minute sub. Ronald Donkor also coming on the 87th minute as this is played forward for Hall. Trying to use his speed, but it's an excellent tackle. Kasule picks the ball back up. Valencia. Pass to a deflection. Morales. His pass is blocked. Mitchell. Was he fouled? Referee played advantage, but in the end it was a foul. Will be a free kick on the edge of the 18, and the yellow card will be produced. Nearly a dangerous opportunity. Another look at this one. Hall was beaten to it. Even Barton, rather, was indeed, and he is the first player cautioned in today's match. Barton booked, and now a free kick in an incredibly promising position. Both Kasule and Sofo taking an interest in this one. They scored in the midweek. Sofo assisted the first, scored the second as part of a 5-1 rout. Sofo to take. It's on frame, it's parried away. Important intervention in between the sticks. Cole Jensen making his first save of the match. Sofo went keeper's side, trying to just place that one in the bottom right corner. Not a bad effort, and it results in the first corner kick of today's match. Whipped into the box. Jensen punches it away. Valencia. He's going to just clip this one forward. Jensen will claim it. Cole Jensen was on the bench last night for Inter Miami, of course, only being brought on as a goalkeeper in emergency circumstances. Made 7 starts in 2023 for the Next Pro side. He started last weekend, part of a thrilling 3-2 win over NYCFC 2. It's played forward. Sesak can bring it down, or rather it'll be poked away by Kasule. Sits up. That pass dangerous, and Mohamed Sofo takes a keen interest. Foot race for him. Whips it into the area, and that's in the back of the net. Fantastic work by Mohamed Sofo. Plays it across and finds his strike partner, Julian Hall. Makes it 1-0. Almost anticlimactic. We can see it again. Jensen backed off, but Hall, look at him attacking that space, left side of your screen. Whipped in and just gets a foot to it. That's an incredible bit of work by Julian Hall. His first of 2024. Second straight match, Mohamed Sofo with an early assist. What a start for New York Red Bulls. Inter Miami have been penned in these opening moments.
New York Red Bulls, 2 goals scored in the 7th minute by forward number 16, Julian Hall.
They play through very well, trying to pick out Sesak on the overlap, but it's one back. Serwada, his pass is blocked. But again, the loose ball, rolled Mitchell. Great job of the shoulder. Mitchell into the 18, last ditch tackle. Pokes it away, but Mitchell can see that out for a corner kick. All New York Red Bulls 2 to start here. Goal coming off of an errant pass, one high up the pitch. This one again, just great work. The drop of the shoulder. Tyler Hall not able to keep up in that foot race. And now it's going to be another corner kick. Into the box, it's headed away, thumping header. Juan Mina. Rutkowski back to Mina. It's taken away by Inter Miami, but dribbling towards his own goal was Afonso. He can scrape that one forward. Morales rolls it off. Just fires that in the face of his opponent, and the referee may take a quick pause to make sure that Ronald Doncor is all right and actually be able to get resuming. Doncor coming off the bench yesterday for the senior side. Sesak trying that one forward. It's headed away. Kasule. Tackle put in by Doncor. Throw in Inter Miami. One of their first forays up the pitch. Afonso on the turn. Trying to put that one in, but overhits it a little bit, goes over the goal, out. Goal kick. We've talked about the New York Red Bulls 2 players who featured yesterday in their 4-0 win. Leo Afonso came off the bench in the 59th minute, making his MLS debut. He almost had an assist. Queued up a teammate who put the ball in the back of the net, but it was disallowed for offsides in the end. And over half an hour of run yesterday. This is coming off of a brace last weekend against NYCFC 2. That was a game where they took a 2-0 lead within 15 minutes. One of those a penalty by Santiago Morales, the other a very well taken effort by Afonso. They ended up being equalized upon, 2 goals. Made it 2-2, but then an 83rd minute winner from Afonso secured the 3 points in the opening weekend. For the first time this year they trail. It's a foul. Referee was playing advantage. Pulls it back. Free kick for Inter Miami. One for Jack Pym to chase. Almost makes life uncomfortable, but Rutkowski comes off his line after Aiden O'Connor was able to seal off the angle. Valencia pulled back. Pym tugging him down. Aiden O'Connor also on the bench yesterday in the matchup between the senior sides. 12th pick in the 2024 MLS Super Draft out of Virginia. Both him and Afonso, college teammates who were taken in this year's draft, playing on opposite sides now. This one is played, aiming for Afonso. Did he keep it in play? No, he did not. Ran out of bounds with throw-in. Gutierrez to Mina. Trying to slide that in to Mitchell, but it's well seen out. Bright. Sirwada wins it. Hall, the goal scorer, at the byline, fires it across the frame of goal. No one there to attack it. A thumb put up by Kasule. He knows it was a dangerous bit of delivery. Comes to a throw-in the end. Bright. That one got tangled in the feet of Afonso, but the referee actually was playing advantage after a foul on the back of Bright, and he'll pull it back, looking for a free kick. Flicked on. Slid out. Sesak delivers this one. Dangerous. Goes all the way across goal. Afonso, can he keep it in play? No, he can't. Just about ran out of room. That was a fantastic ball in by Sesak. Just couldn't quite find a friendly face. You see, we're 2 in white to aim for. Put right in that danger area between the center backs and the goalkeeper. Goes out for a goal kick in the end. This portion of the match is brought to you by Hackensack Meridian Health. As Mina carries it under some pressure. He goes down under a challenge. Referee doesn't whistle for it. Signals to get up. Sirwada will track back and have an excellent tackle that will earn his side a throw in. Early goal from Julian Hall off of a nice bit of delivery from Mohamed Sofo is the difference maker up to this point. Here's rolled Mitchell. Big challenge from behind. He's almost beaten in a foot race. Ty Barton able to get back, and he's on a yellow card. Had fouled Mitchell earlier for a free kick. So important that he had to get that one right, and he did just that. Mina has Hall closest. Low from Mina. Hall hacks it away. Sofo made himself available, but the throw just off, goes out of play. Free kick for New York Red Bulls. Doncor slides it over to O'Connor. Valencia. O'Connor. He'll give it back. Rutkowski. Rutkowski. Gutierrez. Serwada. Being pressed tightly by Afonso. Shows off his dribbling skills to get past him. Also showing off his versatility today. Started on the left wing against Hudson Valley on Wednesday. Playing now in a much more deep-lying role as a almost defensive midfielder, part of a midfield two with Doncor. O'Connor just clips that one forward. One for Hall to chase. Forces his opposing Tyler Hall to make an intervention. Julian Hall will roll it off for Valencia to take the throw in. Sule. It's fired into the feet of Valencia. Valencia driving to the byline. It's blocked by Sesak. Throw in. Valencia whips that into the box, through everybody. Mina can try and keep possession alive, keep the attack going. Was he fouled from behind? He was. No, it wasn't. In the end, falling to the ground, touched it with his hand. It'll be going against his side. It's a free kick for handball. Sesak. Clever drag back. Casas de Abdal rolled that back to Hall. He gives it over now to Barton. Sesak rolls it back. Poor pass, it's intercepted. Given right back. Casas de Abdal. Pass under hit by Pim. Sides battling back and forth for possession. Sesak rolls it back to Hall. They'll give it to Jensen. That one over the top. Coolly done by Gutierrez. Mina played it to Doncor. Wanted to try and keep play alive, but just couldn't quite keep that one in play. Out for throw in. Sesak plays a dangerous ball into the box. Dragged across goal. Afonso, he'll get there, keeps it alive. Morales Excellent tackle, tracking back by Sofo. That one just put out of touch by Gutierrez. Dangerous ball into Sesak, and trying to drag that across goal was Brian Destin. Just couldn't quite find a teammate making a run. That one's gonna get the referee actually, so it's gonna be a drop ball. Referee believing that it was Inter Miami possession, so we'll drop it in for them. Ibrahim Kasule believed that it was his side's possession. Played through very well. Brought down. Fired into the box. Brought down by Afonso. Blocked out of play. Will be the first corner kick of the match for Inter Miami. Another look at this one. Sabe just doing well to drive that one. Finds Afonso. He's trying to follow up on a 2-goal performance last weekend. Now a chance. First corner of the match. They'll go short. Sesak. Big touch. Pim. Into the box. Important headed intervention. Destin. It's poked out of his feet, and Hall also dives in. Similarly makes a big challenge. Is that a foul? Referee says yes, it was. Actually made an offsides before then against Yannick Bright. Been a very positive response from Inter Miami too, after going down a goal early, very early on. It was all New York Red Bulls 2 to start, but since the goal, Inter Miami have grown into the game more and more, looked a bit more composed defensively and playing out from the back, and created 1 or 2 chances for themselves. Important tackle, middle of the park. Bright brought it down. Morales and Casas de Alba move it out wide. As Hall aims for a long one over the top. Rutkowski off his line. Slides it to O'Connor. He'll give it back to his goalkeeper. Destin taking an interest, but it's a good pass, picks out Mina. Tackled out, throw in. This portion of the match is brought to you by your Tri-State Audi dealers. It's a throw in for New York Red Bulls 2. Played forward, nodded down. Gutierrez goes to the back of his opponent, knocked down Morales, and it will be a free kick now. Inter Miami. Pim. Sesak holding width. Gives it back to Pim. Destin. He'll recollect the loose ball, but then a loose touch from Bright. It's fired to the feet. Julian Hall rolls it off. Sofo. One for Hall to chase, and it's an important intervention. Jensen off his line. That ball. One for Afonso to chase. He's going to get there. Leo Afonso rolls it back. Big challenge by Serwada, and he keeps it in play. Hall couldn't get to the pass. It's fired forward. Doncor, rather Sofo it was, got the loose ball. Mina. Tackled out of play. Will be a throw in now for New York Red Bulls. Jensen. Sesak. Pass there, taken over by Donkor. In the end, breaks for Inter Miami. Important step, it's hooked away. Touchdown by Valencia. It's left, clever. Julian Hall, one-on-one, onto the right foot. Hall! Important save by Jensen, got low quick. Julian Hall trying to make it 2 on his birthday, but it's well saved. It was a really clever bit of work by Mitchell. Just leave that one, dummy away from it. It rolled into Hall. He drove it onto his right foot with some speed. Already one for him early on in this match. Pim. Gutierrez under pressure from Destin, just hooks it out of play. Very fluid front three for Inter Miami. Pim, Afonso, and Destin feeling free to move pretty loosely with how the match offers them. Sesak, one-touch pass. Trying to offer the return was Pim. It's a great ball by Donkor. Hall. Important intervention by Bright to step forward, and now a chance potentially as Afonso drives. Blocked on the corner, or the cross attempt. It goes out for a corner. Miami beginning to progress more and more into the match. Another chance for Santiago Morales, the captain, to try and deliver something into the box. Go short again. Maybe a bit of miscommunication there on who was going to grab that one. It's rolled over to Sesak now. Hall on the break now. Uses his speed, slides it. Kasule, it's a 3-on-2. Kasule slides it off. Sesak tracking back. Big intervention, and he can play it now to Hall. 1-2, Tyler Hall carrying it forward, fires it. This match opening up. Morales, Sabe. It's crossed in. Afonso in the box. Morales faked an attempt at it. It was an important tackle. It's knocked away. Casas de Abadal. Bright. Tyler Hall. Be a throw. Velimir Stefanovic wants a moment to have a quick word with two of the players. Discussion with Afonso and Gutierrez. Feels comfortable to resume play. 30 minutes here. O'Connor tackles it out. Another throw. Three shots for the hosts to the one for the visitors. As this one's knocked into the box, it sits up. Important headed block. Morales can scrape it out. Hall, Sesak. O'Connor showing off his strength. Kicks it off, Sesak. Actually, a moment will be needed here for Juan Gutierrez. He's sitting on the ground in the penalty box. Can't quite tell the issue, if it's muscular. He's been feeling his face a little bit, maybe been a coming together for him. got a moment of pause here in the first half and talk about the Generation Adidas Cup next Saturday. Generation Adidas Cup is the premier global youth tournament featuring every MLS academy along with renowned clubs from around the world, including Manchester United, Flamengo, River Plate, and many more. You can catch the future stars of MLS and global soccer as matches stream live on MLS Season Pass. Chance for both teams to take a breath, try and assess how these first 32 minutes have gone. Julian Hall, just a really inventive finish on a good ball into the box from Sofo. Is the current point of separation for the two sides. Well, Juan Gutierrez gets some attention. Gutierrez started in the win over Hudson Valley, which had some very interesting parallels. It's a club that, big part of it getting founded, Hudson Valley, is Tyler Adams, of course, former New York Red Bulls 2 player himself. And there were some big moments. Aiden Stokes, 16 years of age, making his debut for Red Bulls 2 in that match. Became the first player to debut in the Open Cup since Tyler Adams did it all the way back in 2015. That was a 2-1 defeat to New Jersey Express. They got their first ever win in the Open Cup. Red Bulls 2 did with that game against Hudson Valley. Of course, they played in the USL Championship for 8 seasons before joining Next Pro last year, and with the changes this year to the Open Cup structure, offering a chance for second-tier sides, or second sides, I should say, to compete in the competition. Keep themselves up for an interesting week or so. They'll play New York City FC 2 on the road in the Open Cup on April 2nd, and then in MLS Next Pro on April 10th. So good chance for those sides to get to know each other a little bit more than they already do. Play has resumed. Gutierrez will be able to come back into the game here. Needed just a moment to get himself a bit of treatment, but he's back out on the field. Big tackle. Serwada, you can hear just a lot of pain there, but advantage is being played. See the speed shown there by Sofo trying to get back involved. Knocked out of play. We had a throw in for Inter Miami, and now a chance for Serwada. Let's get a bit of attention. You could just hear. Felt the pain of that challenge. The yellow card actually will come from it. Yannick Bright, the player who's booked, joins Ty Barton in the book.
Fans, your attention please. The referee has issued a yellow card to Miami midfielder number 6, Yannick Bright.
Hall brings it down. Mitchell has Mina stretching play to the right. Sofo, Mina, it's low, poked away. Morales can keep it in play. Streaming back was Mina to try and make things difficult. Oh, a dangerous pass there across the defense, but it gets to Sesak. Drew out a few New York players in the press. This was fired into the feet of Destin. Lay it off to Bright. Pass between two teammates. See the immediate intent to press the ball again. Casas de Abadal. Barton, now Basabe, going longer. Floated into the box, just past Destin. Can he get to it? He'll force Valencia into an intervention. Kasule under a lot of pressure. It's played out. Bright gets onto it. Will be a throw in here. This portion of the match is brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. As we got a throw in now for New York Red Bulls 2. Valencia to take. Flicked on. That will be a free kick. Going against New York. Floated. Gutierrez gets ahead to it. Valencia keeps it in play, gets it to O'Connor. He has some time to aim a pass over the top. Trying to drop that in for Hall, and Sesak just kicks that high. Mitchell's touch taken advantage of by Bright. Serwada. Good bit of tracking back from Bright. Casas de Alba. Pim. Sesak. Some space to drive into the box. Nick Sesak low across goal, just ahead of Afonso. You can see the frustration from Sesak. He knew the chance he had there, trying to lay it into his teammate, but Afonso just a step behind it. Second look at it. Was he on an onside position? May have been tight. But that one nearly laid in perfectly by Sesak for a tap-in. Won't be called a shot, but a good chance for Miami to equalize. Sesak involved again, stepping up to intercept. Goal and 5 assists in 2023 for Inter Miami. His first professional season after playing with Indiana, also transferring from Pitt before then. Jensen. It's blocked. Serwada. This one's just pinging around. And in the end, it'll roll for Jensen. The goalkeeper can pick it up and reset play for the visitors. Sesak. Good work to get it to Destin. And it's played into space. Afonso, one-on-one. Afonso equalizes. MLS debut yesterday, scores today. 3 goals in 2 games for Leo Afonso. You see just incredible work to get it up to him. Got it onto that preferred right foot and placed that one in the back of the net. And we're back even, 1-1. Let's go to winner last week, got an equalizer today, some big time goals. Serwada steps up. Good bit of strength on his dribble there. Few with him in support. Rolls it into Mitchell. Just too heavy. And Tyler Hall, big intervention. Throw in. Mitchell went down in the box, but referee doesn't give it a second look. Tossed forward. Destin trying to knot it down. Pim does well. Pim getting the assist, and now it's again Afonso on the run. Looks up, has Destin with him. 4 in defense, more coming into the area. Afonso to the byline, drags it across. And O'Connor, important intervention to just knock that one forward. Destin checking his run as that ball was played. O'Connor can keep play ticking. Nearing the end of this first 45 minutes, it's been quite open at times for both teams. They've had good spells, both of them, and have had very well taken goals from Leo Afonso and Julian Hall. They played against each other yesterday. The senior sides met. They play again here today, scoring goals as they lead their sides. Morales finds Pim. He'll give it back to Cesak. Jensen goes long. It's brought down by Valencia. Doncor rolls back to his goalkeeper. Might get a few minutes of stoppage time. We'll see when it's confirmed. We had a big stoppage for Gutierrez, who needed a bit of treatment. 2 goals, of course. We'll see how much more on the minimum we have. Mitchell, tackle. It's rolled. Serwada rolls it back. Sofo, a few in support with him. Finds Mitchell. His shot swarmed and blocked by those in white. Morales, you can see Afonso top of your screen making a run. He's trying to hold off Doncor. He does very well. Casas de Abadal. Into Afonso. We're getting 3 minutes of additional time at the end of our first 45 minutes as Roald Mitchell earns a free kick.
On the sideline indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. 3 minutes of stoppage time.
Cesak. Morales. Tug back. Referee playing advantage. In the end, will pull play back. Took a moment to think about it and actually will produce the yellow card. Ronald Doncor entering the referee's pocket. First New York player today booked.
The referee has issued a yellow card.
You saw Doncor Spun, middle of the pitch. Tugging back his opponent, making sure that he couldn't get the run on him. Cesak flicks it. Pim, he's in behind Valencia, and he's into the 18. Pim takes a deflection, an important one, and Kasule can finish the job clearing, but it's still alive. Big tackle by Cesak. Unrolled Mitchell, rather it was Sofo. You can see his frustration. Thought it did not touch him last. Velimir Stefanovic and his crew saw it differently. Hall pressing the ball back. Brought down. Mina coming behind Afonso to take the ball over. Doncor. Fighting against 3 in white. He was fouled in the process. Referee having a quick word with Gutierrez as well as Bright. Morales, the captain for Inter Miami 2, on hand. Zerwada driving forward onto the right foot. Rolls it back. Mitchell patient in the box, and it's fired over. A great chance for Mohamed Sofo on the doorstep of halftime, and he blazes it over. Another look at this one. Great chance. Sofo, head in his hands. Comes to a goal kick in the end. So a booking for one of the Inter Miami coaches. I think the point being made was when that free kick was taken, may have been rolling by Zerwada.
The referee has issued a yellow card to the Inter Miami 2 stoppage in the first half.
Jensen waving his players forward. We've had the minimum of 3. We'll see how much more we have at the end of this first 45. Answer is not much more. That will do it for our first 45 minutes. Even, thrilling, and some moments of magic from both sides. And after 45 minutes, our score at the half is New York Red Bulls 2-1, Inter Miami 2-1 as well. Coming up at halftime, we will have the upcoming schedule and our first half highlights. But first, next Saturday, the Generation Adidas Cup kicks off. Generation Adidas Cup is the premier global youth tournament featuring every MLS academy, along with renowned clubs from around the world, including Manchester United, Flamengo, River Plate, and many, many more. Catch the future stars of MLS and global soccer as matches stream live on MLS Season Pass. MLS Next Pro expanded by 2 clubs in the 2024 season. We can get to know one of them by meeting Chattanooga FC.
One thing I know about our group, certainly as a club, is they're inspired. They're inspired by this club. They're inspired by the city. They're inspired by the fans, our academy. So there's a lot of inspiration around how great this club has been and how great it could become.
Established in 2009, Chattanooga FC is making history as it enters MLS Next Pro. Fueled by the passion of their dedicated fans, the Chattahooligans, They embark on a journey to compete at the highest level, driven by a shared love for the beautiful game. Together, they aim to create unforgettable moments and leave an indelible mark on soccer history. Get ready to witness the spirit of Chattanooga FC in MLS Next Pro.
I moved to Chattanooga in 2012, so in 2013 is when I went to my first game. The founders did an amazing job of establishing the culture and the atmosphere, and honestly, I can't tell you how they did it. I wish there was a secret sauce I could tell every team of what to do, but it was awesome to see that fan support already here. But at the time, you know, we were an amateur club. We had some growing pains. We knew the aspirations of the club was more than just amateur side, and so, you know, the move from amateur to NISA was probably the best one for us at the time. We weren't fully ready to make the step all the way to MLS Next Pro as we are now, and it gave us a sense of professionalism, and now we're taking that next step to Next Pro is where I first feel that this club has found its home and found its identity, and we're really looking forward to a long-term future here.
The legacy started 15 years ago when a group of guys got together and said, let's start a football club. And to the great benefit of this club and this city, almost all of them are still involved in one way, shape, or form. The founders, the owners, and then the 3,200 folks that said, I want to be an owner of Chattanooga Football Club. And they come from all over the world. They're still involved.
There's been a buzz since I've been here, and there was a buzz before I got here, and there'll be a buzz after I leave. That's just really like the nice. And that is like so special to be in a city that they love football. They love it, they cherish it, it's important to them, and we feel it. You know, we feel the city, we feel the fans, the players feel it, it helps our performances. It's top notch.
The club is a community club, and that's where it's come from. People in it. It was guys that lived here that started a team back 15, 16 years ago, and then now that team has grown and involved with the city more, with the stadium, with the community. There's a lot of programs. Guys are 2 or 3 times a week. Either they're in schools reading, they might be packing for the troops, they could be at local supermarkets bagging groceries. There's a big identity within the community from us to go out to it, but also you see that coming back. You see people in jerseys, you see coffee mugs, you see posters in places. So it's like that cycle of the community isn't just us trying to force it on them, it's them bringing us into the community as well. So it's very special to be like that at a club like this, where it's more than just a stadium. You can be anywhere in the city and around the city, and people know who we are and what we're trying to do. So that's huge. And I think that translates to the guys as well.
That's what did it for me. It's people that they don't just care about football, they care about how football impacts the community. And that's huge for me because, you know, I came from a community growing up where football is all we had. And it was kind of our way out. And so for a community and a group of people to value it that much and to really want to use it as a tool to unite people, that was a big part of my decision coming here. And obviously the people are great, the fans are amazing, we all know that. And we just really, really love Chattanooga.
This community is everything. You know, you walk around downtown, like a lot of the restaurants and everything is based from the community. So it's really important that we, you know, are with the community and we can inspire people.
Just by being here in Chattanooga, seeing the fans, the city, the people, being a part of that, being a part of champions because they are champions, you know, I'm just really honored, grateful, and proud to call myself a Chattanooga player, or, you know, be a part of this amazing community. I'm super proud to be here. Growing up, you know, I've actually went to CFC games when I was a kid, so seeing just how the whole community and the town comes around
especially, you know, they pack the stands. So
Chattanooga Football Club is a special club, a special community that already is different than anywhere else. And I'll tell you from my perspective, this is my church.
I guess there is a slight pressure there, but you know, I know my abilities, and I know the fan base is going to take care of me and my teams.
We want them to feel the wind at their backs through us. We want to have an effect on the field, and we want our opponents to feel our presence and hopefully feel that pressure.
We realize it's going to be a very different opportunity for us to grow.
We're now aligned with a strong nationwide league. It's exciting to be involved in it. The organisation of the league, the clubs, the players, the coaches, the scouting, the organisation, all of that has taken a step up.
We're excited for new opponents, new competition, and we take it a day at a time. We know what we're capable of. Individually and collectively as a team.
The club has really cool sustainability. It has certainly presented itself as willing and ready for MLS Next Pro.
Now that you attach, you know, MLS to it, clearly people know that's a professional league. It's, you know, the standard in the U.S., and so it's exciting to see, and people are talking about it.
MLS is the top league in the country, right? And they want this league to be the next best. So they're investing in players and resources, and that's what we expect, right? We expect that kind of level and that kind of commitment, and so we expect it to be difficult every day.
Any final message you have for the fans ahead of this coming season?
We thank y'all, and we're super excited to get started, and super excited to see you guys packing the stands, and we're ready to play for the badge, and we're ready to play for the city.
The message to our fans is thank you, and thank you for your support day in, day out. We love you guys. We're excited to give back, and the best way to do that is with our performance and, of course, winning.
We're going to entertain you. We're going to come out, we're going to play football, we're going to enjoy it, we're going to enjoy the ball, we're going to be exciting. You know, those are things, I know you hear that every day, but our record speaks for itself in the last couple of years. We want to play exciting, attractive, high-level football and we won't deviate from. Win, lose, draw, we don't deviate.
We're hoping to continue to entertain them and keep pushing to that next level that we've been trying to do over the last couple of years. So since the club started, the fan base has grown, the quality of soccer has grown, and we're now planning to continue to do that at this next stage.
We need all the help we can get, you know, and the players really thrive on that, and hearing the fans and hearing the chants.
You're always welcome, and we actually feel really honored to represent you guys.
Good stuff there on one of the new independent clubs here in MLS Next Pro. Currently at the half in this one, been a good first 45 minutes. New York Red Bulls 1, Inter Miami 1 here at MSU Soccer Park in Montclair, New Jersey. We can look at what's been happening across the country in MLS Next Pro with some of our recent and live games up and down the country. We are, of course, in match week 2. Been important for both sides to try and add on from wins last weekend. We'll see what can happen here in this next 45 minutes. Looking ahead of this upcoming week, you see some games, including on Thursday. FC Cincinnati 2 will be hosting New York Red Bulls 2 for their next match here in league, or in MLS Next Pro rather, all the way through Saturday, next Sunday. A fantastic upcoming 7 days in MLS Next Pro. We can look at what's been happening in this one ahead of match week 3. It was a great first 45 minutes. Some big moments, some big goals. Let's take a look at those first 45 highlights. For New York Red Bulls, there's a lot of opportunities. This free kick by Sofo was well saved after an early foul was won by Mitchell. That one parried well by Jensen, who got low to be able to push that one out of play. A bit later on, there would be an opportunity here. Loose ball is going to just kind of be played a bit poorly. And this is going to be triggering a fantastic chance here. Sofo gets there first, the foot race. Left side of your screen, you see Julian Hall streaking into the box, and he gets there. He gets a touch to it. Jensen thought that it was going to get across, positions himself for that, but the ball goes past him into the back of the net. That made things 1-0 quite early on into this match. You see just 7 minutes on the clock when that one hit the back of the net. It was a big one for him. He made his MLS season debut yesterday for the first side. And of course, making his first goal of 2024 in this match today. And good response though by Inter Miami, getting themselves back into the game. Afonso's shot there was blocked out of play. There was a bit of a worry after a great early spell. Would they fall by the wayside, Inter Miami? But they've been responding well. Good save by Jensen after a nice bit of movement by both Mitchell as well as Hall. This one is a clever pass here into Sesak. He's able to find a friendly face in Destin, and that's a fantastic ball to find the open man. Unmarked was Afonso, and he's got 3 goals in 2 games. Made his MLS debut yesterday. Gets his goal today on the road. Makes it 1-1. That one right on the doorstep of halftime. Flipped the script. We can see our stats now after that first 45 minutes. 5 shots to 3. 1-1 obviously in the goal tallies. Pair of corners for both sides. Possession quite even as well between these 2 teams. 2 cards for Inter Miami. Just the 1 for New York Red Bulls 2. It's a very evenly fought first 45, and the stats kind of back that up in a lot of ways. Inter Miami benefiting with their 1 shot on target, finding the back of the net. Gave way too much space for Leo Afonso. He's now got 3 goals after a brace last weekend against New York City FC 2. He's got a goal here against New York Red Bulls 2. Enjoying a few goals against some New York sides. He was drafted 32nd in the 2024 MLS Super Draft. He's part of the side that played yesterday, of course. It was a 4-0 win for the senior New York Red Bulls side over Inter Miami. That's a side without Lionel Messi, dealing with some injury issues. But had Suarez, had Alba, had Busquets. In the end, though, a very impressive performance. Dante Vanzier picking up 4 assists for a bit of history himself before Julian Hall was subbed on for him. Today is Julian Hall's 16th birthday. And an interesting thing they had to deal with up to this point was just the fact that New Jersey labor laws mean that under the age of 16 can't work past 6 p.m. So yesterday's game being during the day meant that he could make his first appearance of the season. Now that he's 16, he'll be able to be played whenever, regardless of time restrictions. That just shows you the absolute brilliance that he has at such a young age. His goal was incredibly well taken. Acrobatically able to reach up and just poke that into the goal. Beyond that, and his other shot, Julian Hall defended well by Inter Miami. We'll see how he and his side react to the late equalizer and how both sides react heading into our second 45 minutes. Velimir Stefanovic whistles us back underway in the red from left to right. New York Red Bulls 2 in the white from right to left. Will be Inter Miami 2. Jack Edwards with you here in the broadcast booth. Delighted to share this one with you on match week 2 of the MLS Next Pro season. That is a free kick. Rather, referee not calling for that. He's going to be giving a throw for Inter Miami. That one actually a bit of friendly fire. Serwada looks to be the player who's taken a bit of a clearance to the chest. Juan Gutierrez, who tried to just clear it upfield, kicked it right into the gut of Serwada. He's moving around again. Good dribbling here. Sofo moving it up the pitch. That's a bad foul from behind. That's going to be an instant yellow card. Sofo taking exception to that. As you can tell, just not a great foul from Basabe. We'll see it again. Yeah, Tan takes a swing at him. Always going to be a yellow card there, especially in transition. Free kick here, Sofo.
The referee has issued a yellow card to Inter Miami 2, number 13, Samuel Basabe.
Basabe booked
Yellow card issued in the 46th minute.
early on here, and now a chance to try and restore their lead. Gasule. Stands it up. Gutierrez. Valencia. It's a clever flick. Picks out Sofo. Onto the left foot. That one's just wide. Great bit of movement up the pitch by New York, and it finds Mohamed Sofo trying to get himself a goal after an assist earlier. We'll see it again. Just great flick by Sofo initially, and then Mitchell gets it back to him, puts it on the left foot. Jensen may have had it covered if it was on frame. Strong start, second 45 minutes. Valencia wins the header. Mina rather won the header, as Valencia tracks back and wins it. Great ball by Rutkowski. Past the initial line of press. Trying one long over the top. It's brought down. Hall. Julian Hall. Slows play up. Valencia on the overlap. It sits up. Mitchell. Oh, what an intervention on the goal line. They thought it may have crossed, but that looks to be a fantastic clearance. Ty Barton gets across, gets a foot to it. That's a goal-saving intervention. Mina trying to let that run between his legs. Serwada gonna combo, and they block it. All the way back to Rutkowski. Show you that again. Next dead ball. One, two. Doncor. Mina. 4 in red to aim for. Just slides it in. Oh, almost dragged across goal by Sofo. Saved by Jensen, and he picks it up. It was a tight angle for Sofo, trying to just keep play alive.
Come on, Tyler. Come on, Barto. Come on, guys. Come on. Next. The second ball.
Great touch, Mitchell using his speed. He goes down in the box. Referee points to the spot. It's a penalty. Rolled Mitchell. Beat Tyler Hall into the box. He felt some contact and he went over. Inter Miami protesting. Another look here. Beats Hall. Looks to be maybe a tangle of legs. Referee certainly believed it was, and it was enough for a penalty in the referee's eyes. Ibrahim Kassoule, leading scorer last year, looking for his first in the next pro season this year. Golden opportunity to restore the advantage for New York Red Bulls too. Captain Kassoule, cool as you like, places it in the top left corner. No chance for Cole Jensen, and New York retakes their lead 2-1 early in the second half. Again, let's see the penalty that set it up. The foul in the box by Hall. Mitchell beat him on the dribble. There were appeals for the penalty. They were answered, and then Kassoule stepped it up. Fantastic penalty. When you lift it like that, you introduce a bit of risk. He made it look easy as you like. His first of 2024. Leading scorer from last year coming back. Reopening his account for the new year. Now for the second time today, Inter Miami trails. They responded well the first time. concede 6 minutes into the first half, or second half rather, after conceding 7 minutes into the first half. Kicked out of play. Basabe headed away. Big header by Doncor. Referee doesn't blow for a foul. Sesak plays it back. Great ball forward. It's rolled down. Ball was good, but Afonso coming back from an offside position gives a free kick now for the Red Bulls. Going to retake the free kick. Indication there from the referee. I think it was last warning. Mina holding his face. Goes over, and they're going to want some treatment. Mina went down holding his face, and with head injuries, need to stop play. We can see it again. Certainly the hand was raised a little bit. Hard to tell from that angle whether or not he caught him in the face. Mina certainly felt the contact, and he's getting some treatment here, and he will have to come off the field after this. Knocked out of play after we resume action. Throw in now. Inter Miami. Nice poke. Intercepted by Mina. Plays it down the touchline. Sofo gets onto it. Mohamed Sofo onto the left foot. Rolls it top of the box. It's on goal, but Jensen makes the save. This portion of the match brought to you by Hackensack Meridian Health. Bright. His pass, trying to pick out Afonso, but taken over by O'Connor, and he rolls it back to Rutkowski, making his first appearance of 2024 between the sticks. Tackle by Basabe. Mina rolls it back. Rutkowski gives it back to Mina. Calm under pressure of Afonso. Mina goes to the back of Afonso, and that will be a free kick. Will also be a yellow card now for Mina. John Mina booked for the challenge there. You see he's going through the back of Afonso. Right foot catching him in the back of the legs. Afonso is feeling the effects after that one.
Fans, your attention. The referee has issued a yellow card to New York Red Bulls to number 20, Juan Mina, in 56 minutes.
Afonso back to his feet. Morales over this one. Morales, free kick service. It's flicked on, headed down. Valencia puts a foot through it, hooks it away. Cesak. Morales trying to push through two opposing players. Can't get there. It's played through. It's going to sit up. Julian Hall, first touch out of his feet. Cesak, important, coming across. Big time tackle. Nick Cesak, vital intervention, concedes a corner, but Julian Hall, without that tackle, one-on-one with Jensen. Sofo, it's flicked on at the first man, almost made life uncomfortable. Mina, Sofo. Scrapes it up to Mina. Mina. Fouled. It's a free kick now. Kasule, just past an hour into this match. He's currently the difference maker from the penalty spot. The captain. There's a free kick. It's the first man. We'll do it over again from the corner flag, just a bit deeper. Ball does its job. Deals with that opportunity. Kasule, dangerous into the box. O'Connor was attacking it with a header. It's blocked and it's knocked away. Great drop of the shoulder. Ball there, one for Destin to chase. It goes back to Rutkowski. He's just going to put a foot through it and knock it upfield. Great touch by Sesak, first time. But it's taken away, middle of the park. Bright, a step slow there. They felt he got the ball, but he fouled Kasule. And he's on a yellow card, Bright. Not going to be given a second one here, but definitely on the verge. Pair of subs now coming in for Inter Miami. Coming out of the match, Jack Pym as well as Santiago Morales. Coming on, Alejandro Flores de Paz. As well as Matteo Terletti. First two subs of the game.
Number 22, Alejandro Flores de Paz. Leading the match, number 10, Santiago Morales.
Hall fighting with this one. Fouls Bright.
Leading the match, number 24, Jack Pym. Substitutions occurred in the 63rd.
They found an equalizer one time in this match already, Inter Miami have. We'll see what they can do next. Try and claw themselves back into this game as it's knocked upfield. Hall, he's going to get there first. A bit of hesitation from his opponent. Ball in was almost dangerous. It's hacked away. Casas de Abadal. They're just going to push this one forward. One for Afonso to chase. Important intervention from Gutierrez. Casas de Abadal, Bright. One-two, Sesak gets back onto it, lets it run between his legs. Jensen goes long. Nice bit of strength. Afonso has it taken away. Inter Miami throw. Similar pace and tempo to that first 45 minutes where an early goal from New York changes things. Inter Miami continue to grow into things after that, following up upon it. Good bit of body control to just keep that in play and play it across, but it only finds Valencia, and he can just carry this forward. Serwada. It's Mitchell rather, and Valencia on the overlap, puts it in the box. Dangerous. Hall on the doorstep, and it's buried. Two for Kasule. In the right place at the right time. Insurance and the captain with the brace. There's chaos in front of goal after a great ball by Valencia. See it again, just overlapping. It's played in. Hall trying to get that one across goal. No nonsense by Kasule, similar to the penalty. Buries it in the upper left corner for the pen. Upper right corner. Unblockable, unsavable on the loose ball. Two for Kasule now. 2 goals, 2 assists in 2024. Led the side in goals and assists last year. Trying to do the same again this year. Davia Alexandre is coming on now for the hosts. rolled. Mitchell, his last contribution, playing Valencia on the overlap. He's coming off. That'll be happening in a moment. Alexandre, as a foul is called there.
New York Red Bulls 2 goal. Scored in the 65th minute, number 82, Ibrahim Hassoulay.
That aforementioned sub can happen now. Alexandre coming on for Mitchell. Juan Mina also exiting the match. Copeland Berkeley will be coming on in his place. New York matching Miami in terms of number of subs now, and you can see them coming on to help deal with this free kick as the immediate threat. Big goal for Hassoulay, just adds a bit of extra insurance to this match so far. 2 goals second half for him, current difference maker. Clever pass, it's headed towards goal. You saw the idea though, Casas de Abadal picking out his teammate. Basabe just adopting an uncomfortable position.
Fans, your attention please. New York Red Bulls 2 substitution.
Valencia.
Now entering the match, number
It's blocked. Throw in.
Alexandre. He replaces number 34, Juan Gutierrez.
This portion of the match brought to you by your Tri-State Audi dealers. Throw in here. Red Bulls 2. Currently on their way to a 3rd win in 8 days.
45, Copeland Berkeley. He replaces number 20, Juan Mina. Both substitutions
Brought down Hassoulay. Taken away. Curled in. Oh, flick on there from Hall. You could see what he was trying to do. Just couldn't quite pull it off. Afonso now. Just one with him in support. Another one joining, and he picks him out. Touch too heavy. Good ball in. Corner kick. Inter Miami. Less than 20 minutes of regulation left in this one. We'll go short again. That was actually some good delivery in the end. O'Connor had to get a headed intervention to it. Serwada, clever bit of dribbling. Sesak tracking him down. In the end, results in a throw. Another throw in, Valencia to take. Paul fouled. Whipped into the box on the free kick. Header is flicked on. Low into the box. Important block. Hall was on hand to try and make life difficult. Sofo. Pass just off there. It goes through. Subs now for Inter Miami. And of course, you can see Rold Mitchell on the screen. Mixed up on the subs. We'll confirm those for you in just a moment, but you can see the changes being made. Teo Saha Dulce coming on now for Destin up front. They're going to shift Afonso to that center forward role. Badi Areda also coming onto the pitch for Inter Miami 2 in place of Basabe.
Fans, your attention. Inter Miami 2 substitution. Entered the match number 39, Mateo Jose. He replaces number 70, Brian Destin. Also entering the match for Inter Miami 2, number 17, Cesar Aladiarena. He replaces number 13, Samuel Basaba.
All the way back, Jensen.
Both substitutions occurred in the 72nd minute.
Valencia puts a foot through it, hooks it forward. It's going to bounce. Out of play. Sesat couldn't bring it in. Throw in now for New York. Tyler Hall puts a foot through it. There's confirmation on that sub. It was Juan Gutierrez who made way for Davi Alexandre, like for like center back change. Carrying forward, Inter Miami, searching for their first of two that they'll need. Try and come back into this one. Sesak, it's blocked, goes out of play. This portion of the match brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. New York Red Bulls 2 on the verge of 3 wins in 8 days. Just the perfect way to start 2024. 2-0 win at Columbus Crew, 5-1 against Hudson Valley Hammers in the Open Cup. Currently 3-1 in their home debut in MLS Next Pro. Sawada gets there first. Hall clears it out of play under the pressure of Hall. Tyler kicking it out as Julian was bearing down on him. Taken away. Bright. Important header. Mitchell trying to touch that down for his strike partner. Couldn't quite pull it off. Alexandre's header forward. Kasule a step late there. Afonso being marked very tightly, just a great drop of the shoulder. Picks out a teammate on the overlap, whipping that one across. Too much on the effort. Cesar Abadia Reda, the player taking that one. No nonsense, out of the back, but it's going to sit up. Important coming across by Alexandre. Flick down, Abadia Reda. Plays it to the feet of Afonso. He turns, he's fouled. It's going to be a free kick. In a position of potential bother for New York. We'll see what Inter Miami try and pull up here. Jose Casas de Abadal, as well as Leo Afonso, both over it. Afonso already has one today. He'll take it himself. It's brilliant! Back-to-back braces for Leo Afonso, and Inter Miami have a route back into the game. What a free kick, up and over the wall. Fantastic technique. It's 4 goals in 2 games. Leo Afonso trying to keep this one interesting. 10 minutes to go. It's a 1-goal game again. Immediately on the attack, New York trying to restore their 2-goal edge. Turn, Sofo, it's tight, it's clean. Hall rolls it off. Throw in Inter Miami, and that goal, as they always do, just a jolt of life. Fired forward by Serwada all the way through to Jensen. Out of play. Subs now as well. Julian Hall on his birthday. His goal opened to the match. He's coming off now for Frank Sabufu. As well as Malik Dembele coming on in place of Mohamed Sofo. So Sofo and Hall out. Dembele and Sabufu rather. Just some fresh legs, try and see this match through. It's flicked on. They want a foul. Neither side will get one. It's played forward in a flash. Sabufu, big challenge coming in. It's clean, out for a throw. Tossed in. Foul.
And New York Red Bulls 2 substitution now.
Hopeful ball. Afonso, he's on the hat trick. It's taken away. It's still with Inter Miami in the box. Corner kick. Last touched by Doncor. They do the corner quickly. Onto the left foot. Takes a deflection. You see on your screen Sirwada coming out. Dylan Sullivan coming in. Throw for New York Red Bulls 2. Sullivan coming on. Scored the first goal of that 5-1 win on Wednesday. It was a big moment for him. Former player for Hudson Valley Hammers in League 2. And his dad, Daryl, sporting director. Part of those connections is often happen in the Open Cup. These geographical matchups. It's a foul. Referee playing advantage, holding the whistle. Malik Dembele goes down under the challenge. No foul. Cesak back to Jensen. Kasule clips that one into the box. Not able to be kept in play, but it's out. Corner kick. Dueling for that one was Doncor. Kasule, his second goal, the third for New York, the current decider. He puts the corner in. It's a bit under hit. There were shouts for handball, mostly from those around rather than on the pitch. It's rolled all the way back. Rutkowski. This pass intercepted. No nonsense. Just knocked upfield. Throw. Malik Dembele pressing Cesak. Blocked. Kasule. Both sides just trying to do what they can to see the result swing their way. Doncor, great ball, picks out Kasule, rolls it off. Valencia back in the box, it's headed away. Valencia will let it roll out for a throw. Flicked on, Dembele. Contest for it again. Foul. Going to be a yellow card there. Sabufu. Going in too strong, says our referee. Velimir Stefanovic books the substitute. touched by anybody after the kick by Jensen.
Yellow card, to number 97, Frank Sabuku.
Tossed in. It's going to be a yellow card as well given for kicking the ball away after the free kick was given. Sullivan booked for that one. Doncor. Two yellows in quick succession, both Sullivan and Sabufu. Over the top, Jensen, second to it. The shot just wide. Sabufu, a chance to bury it. Just off balance, trying to take it first time while the chance fell to him. Ball over the top. Jensen was second to it. He pulled out of the challenge to avoid committing the foul, and it was a great call in the end. Sabufu couldn't punish him.
Entering the match, number 40, Daniel Pinter.
Daniel Pinter coming in as well for Inter Miami.
Number 6, Yannick Bright. Substitution occurs in the 89th minute.
Sesak read the pass well. He stepped it. He's played in. Pokes it up. Big challenge in there. That's actually going to be a free kick. Valencia believe the player committing the foul. Seems like he got the ball. Referee saying that maybe the way his boots came in, maybe a little too high. Didn't love that. Actually may have been, it was indeed an advantage being played. It was not the second foul, second tackle rather. It was the initial one on Sesak after he won the ball, so that's what the referee was calling for, was advantage. It's a free kick in a really promising position. You can see Sesak right in line with the players on top of the box, unmarked. 5 minutes added on. Chopped back, shot, blocked. Sesak pops it in, headed away. Corner kick to come. Aiden O'Connor, the player booked late on there for his protests after the fact. Corner into the box. It falls down in the ground, bouncing around. Big header one. Kasule got a foot to it, trying to win the foot race. He's pushed off of it. That's gonna be a foul against Kasule.
Prior to the corner kick, the referee issued a yellow card, number 23 on the New York Red Bulls to Aiden O'Connor.
Kasule feeling the effects of that challenge. He's getting some treatment. Kasule receiving some treatment. He was ringed for the foul. It's currently his penalty that made it a 2-1 match, and then just cleaning up a loose ball to make it 3-1 makes it the match where we're at now. That's the current decider. Here again, just the coming together. Oh yeah, was that second one? Just the coming across. May have been Sesak. He was called for the foul and then just coming together. Kasule definitely feeling the effects of that coming together. They go short, this free kick. A lot of numbers forward. Inter Miami trying to find one last chance, one last equalizer. Under hit there, and it's knocked forward. That'll be out for a throw. We had about almost a 2-minute pause, so we'll have well more than the minimum of 5 added on. Long ball forward. It's brought down. Clipped in. It bounces through. Afonso rolls it back. And it's blocked. Tracking back Sibufu. Puts a foot in. Now it's a corner kick. Offering the short option. Flores de la Paz. Rolled across, drag back. Curled, scraped away, brought down. Big tackle put in, still with Inter Miami. Clever pass, low to the near post, it's cleared away. Afonso gets there first. Inter Miami. Afonso has 2 today. Trying to conjure a result for his side. That one's overhit. Terletti put that one forward. Brought in by Rutkowski. It's flicked on. Kasule coming in, bottom of your screen, back into play after getting a bit of treatment. We're past the 5, of course, but the treatment for Kasule stretching us beyond that. Important intervention. Still a chance here. Afonso. Leo Afonso. Across goal. Parried. Open goal. Late. Late equalizer. They've come from 2 goals down. And it's the captain. Let's see it again. Just drives it to his left foot, Afonso does. Rutkowski gets a palm to it, and it's powered home. 3-3. Man. Do we have one last foray, one last twist in the tail? They've lost the 3 points as it stands, New York has. Driving onto the right foot, checking it back. Mitchell into the box. Rolled Mitchell, it's knocked out, corner kick. It was Daniel Pinter, the player who got the goal. That currently has us poised for a penalty shootout. Malik Dembele. It's under hit, knocked away. All eyes on the referee. How much more time will we have? We're ticking over now into the 99th minute. Blocked. Maybe could they go win it? Just a step slow there. Donkor gets in, knocks it out. Over the top. Afonso. Handball is going to be the call. He wasn't given a foul. And that will do regulation. They were down 3-1. Miami was. A free kick by Leo Afonso for his brace. And then at the death, Daniel Pinter comes across and makes it 3-3. Full-time penalties to come. One more point on the line. Each side will have the chance to have 5 takes at it. How about that? Each team will get a moment to catch their breath. That will take quite a moment after that thrilling conclusion. Both sides heading to penalties for the first time in 2024. And again, just to reiterate the point here, the late equalizer for Inter Miami guarantees both sides a point. After Daniel Pinter, the very, very late goal. It's headed to PKs now, and each side will be able to take alternating penalties. If we go past 5 takes with the sides even, it will go down to sudden death beyond that point. The winner of this shootout will get themselves an extra point. Both sides now on 4 points in the MLS Next Pro season. Just waiting to see this shootout now. I wonder how the mentality is now for New York Red Bulls. Just, you have that 2-goal lead, 15 minutes to go. You're wondering to see it out, and the free kick, and then just the late chaos in front of goal. 2023, New York won 3 shootouts. Inter Miami won just 1 all season long. That coming across 6 draws, a 1-5 record in shootouts for Inter Miami, a 3-3 record in shootouts for New York. And interesting, maybe a potential. Some of the normal takers may have been taken off in the process of trying to see out the result. Kasule, who took and scored the penalty during regulation, he's still out on the field. Dylan Sullivan, a forward, being brought on. Malik Dembele, Sabufu, both forwards who have come off the bench, potentially to offer their services in the shootout. But you see New York Red Bulls and the Red Kits first to re-enter the pitch. Bottom right of your screen, coming back are Inter Miami. You can see the fans and the players making their way over to the left-hand side. You're poised to be shooting this left-hand side goal. Goal that saw Leo Afonso free kick to make things 3-2, and then a Daniel Pinter effort late on to make things 3-all. Afonso, 2 goals today. Taking first will be Inter Miami 2. Afonso, 4 goals in his 2 games so far this season. Made his MLS debut yesterday. Takes our first penalty. Afonso Buries it. Cool as you like. Advantage heads the way of Inter Miami. Braces with his goalkeeper, Cole Jensen. Another look at this one. Goalkeeper guessed the wrong way. He was confident, picked his spot. And now, how does Cole Jensen respond? How does New York respond? Frank Zabufu. He'll be taking his first penalty for this side. Zabufu against Jensen. Zabufu takes. It's saved. Jensen guessed right. Gets his hands to it. Advantage goes the way of Miami. Composure to trust his reflexes for Jensen. Allowed himself to wait, and he gets across in time. Cesar Abadia Reda, the second taker now for Inter Miami, who will hold an edge. Abadia Reda, a wide take, and he puts it away. 2 for Miami, none for Red Bull. Feels like an important one. Won't be eliminated if they don't score, as we see the second take again for Miami. Kasule, 2 goals today. He scored 1 during regulation. He took 6 last season. He scored 6. He took 1 today. He scored 1. But Jensen has seen him take 1 once already. He went top left. Kasule beats Jensen. Scores the first in the shootout for Red Bulls, and it's 2-1. Both sides make their second takes. Kasule, slow run up. Third time round. Matteo Terletti. Left-footed. Alan Rutkowski in goal. What a penalty. Unsavable almost into the side netting. Terletti makes it 3. Perfect still for Miami in the shootout. Emphatic off the bench. Davi Alexandre, also a substitute in this match. 17 years of age from Queens, New York. Taking his first penalty. Alexandre from the spot. Brilliantly taken into the bottom left corner. Keeps them in touching distance. 2-3. 2 more takes for both sides. New York needs a stop. Let's see it again. Alexandre puts it home well in the end. Jose Casas de Abidal. Played the full match to this point. Tasked with the 4th penalty. Oftentimes the most important spot. Oh, he puts it off the crossbar. Casas de Abidal opens up a doorway for New York to come back into it. Tried to put it where the keeper couldn't get to it. And he puts it off the upright. Striking the crossbar. And now Malik Dembele scored 13 minutes into his debut on Wednesday, taking the 4th penalty and an opportunity to bring us back level in the shootout. His first penalty. What a pen it is. Bottom left corner, it's 3-3 entering the final penalty. It's sudden death time. Dembele's penalty, incredibly well taken. Jensen guessed the right way, but he put it away. Now, the player scored the equalizer. Pinter got us to this point, got his side a point, and he has a chance to try and tee them up for another one with his penalty here. Pinter shuffles to his left with his right. It's saved! Alan Rutkowski gets across, makes the stop, and a chance on the next one to win it. Rutkowski guessed right, going to his right, shooter's left. Got his hands up for it. Pinter, who scored the equalizer, misses that one. Rolled Mitchell. Has the chance to win it here with the 5th and final penalty. Rolled Mitchell, seals it! Bittersweet for New York. They lose the 3 at the death, but Rolled Mitchell secures themselves 2 points on the day. They win on the shootout 4-3 after a full-time score of 3-3. Let's see that one again from Rolled Mitchell. Greatly taken penalty, puts it past Jensen with power. They win that shootout 4-3. Inter Miami come away with a point after a late equalizer. Both sides, I think, will have mixed emotions after that one. An incredibly combative performance from both teams, and it finishes 3-3 in regulation, 4-3 on penalties.
Return home to MSU Soccer Park on Sunday, April 16th to face Huntsville City FC. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock.
They stay unbeaten on the year, New York do, as do Inter Miami. 2 wins and a draw in a week. The shootout win coming at the end of 8 days with 3 games. Well, today's man of the match, looking at Ibrahim Kasule. 2 goals, good performance for him. Actually, we're gonna pivot that away. We'll give it to Rolled Mitchell. Winning penalty in this one. New York Red Bulls 2. He'll be our man of the match. Presented by Adidas. Mitchell stepping up and securing them the extra point. 2 points on the day with that excellently taken penalty. 2 goals for Kasule, 2 goals for Leo Alfonso, and a winning penalty for our man of the match, Rolled Mitchell. What a match it was today. It was a pleasure to bring it to you. And for our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Jack Edwards, saying once again our final score, New York Red Bulls 3, Inter Miami 3, and 4-3 win for New York Red Bulls in the shootout. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Have a great rest of your night.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.